test, 1, 2. Good morning. As the principal of Belleville East, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. At this time, I ask everyone in attendance to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, and after the pledge, please remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Graduates, please be seated. Again, my name is Josh Lane. I'm the principal of Belleville East, and it is my pleasure to welcome you today. We're excited to be back outside, have our whole class together for a graduation ceremony. I'd like to start the ceremony today by recognizing some of the esteemed guests who are joining us today. Representing the District 201 Board of Education is Mrs. Nikki Brown and Mr. Marvin Lampkin. Also on stage with me today, representing our district administration, is Assistant Superintendent Mrs. Melissa Taylor and Assistant Superintendent Mr. Dustin Bilbrook. At this time, I'd like to ask Mrs. Melissa Taylor to come forward for some remarks for the class of 2023.
Thank you, Dr. Lane. It is my pleasure to be here today, and on behalf of Superintendent Dr. Brian Menzer and the District 201 administration, offer congratulations to the class of 2023. High school graduation is such an exciting time in your life. Everything is right in front of you, and we've done our best to prepare you. We've done our best to give you opportunities to experience different classes and activities, to participate in sports and clubs, and to meet a diverse group of people. Some of you know exactly what you want to do next in your life, and some of you need more time to figure it out. And all of that is totally normal. It will be okay. I've been an educator for a long time, and I've thought a lot about I want for my students, for our students, when they graduate from high school. Of all the things that I hope that you have learned in school, the thing I hope the most is that you go out and be good people. Several years ago, I had the chance to work with Sandy McDonald, whose family founded McDonnell Douglas. When he retired from the aviation industry, he used his time and his resources to support character education in our area. He believed that it wasn't math or physics that was keeping people from being successful. It was character, the kind of people that we are. He used to share a quote often, and I will paraphrase it for you. If you look for the greatness and genius of America in her harbors and her rivers, it isn't there. If you look for the greatness and genius of America in her fields and forests, it isn't there. It isn't in her wealth and her commerce. It isn't in her democratic Congress and her matchless Constitution. The secret of the genius and greatness of America is in her goodness. America is great because she is good. And if America ever ceases to be good, she will cease to be great. Congratulations, class of 2023. Go be great, but don't forget to be good.
Thank you, Mrs. Taylor. I'd like to now take a moment and thank some of the faculty and staff that have joined us here today. I'd like to start by asking the Belleville East administrative team to please stand and be recognized for their contributions to the class of 2023. Of course, I'd also like to ask the Belleville East faculty and staff who are here today to support the class of 2023 to stand and be recognized. Thank you so much for all you do for our students and for being here today to celebrate this wonderful event. Of course, I'd like to thank our retiring staff members and give them a special shout out for their service, dedication to Belleville District 201 and Belleville East High School. Please stand to be recognized when your name is called. John Ashley, Mathematics. Warren Ferens, Transportation and Administration. Rich Hodson, Math and Science. Rich Maui, Social Studies. Marcy Reeves, English. Tanya Sears, Counseling. And Merle Wilder, Counseling. Thank you so much for all you've done for our students, for our school, and our entire community, and I hope you enjoy retirement. Now, graduates, I'm going to need your assistance with our last group. They're going to start clapping because they don't listen to what I say, but I want you to listen. I've told you, this is your day. We talked about it all week. We're here to celebrate you, and that's all true. But I think it'd be wise for us both to take a moment and thank the family and friends who have loved you, supported you, and helped you make it to today. Let's show our appreciation to our crowd with a round of applause. Thank you. In an effort to recognize the highest academic achievement of students here at Belleville East, we've developed a program with different color honor stoles. The top 10% of students, cum laude students, are wearing red stoles. Please stand and be recognized. The top 5% of students, magna cum laude, are wearing white stoles. Please stand. Thank you. And the top 1% of students, summa cum laude, are wearing yellow stoles. Please stand and be recognized. We're extremely proud of those academic achievements, but you'll also notice there are a number of cords, medals, stoles, honors being worn by other students. They've achieved a number of different things throughout their time here, and these colored cords recognize their participation in various honor societies activities, IHSA events, and achievements. Congratulations to everyone who's earned recognition at Belleville East. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the summa cum laude representatives of the class of 2023 for some reflections. Please welcome Lainey Cully, Creighton Ensley, Ava Hamilton, Aaron McVeigh, Ava Newmeyer, Olivia Pareda, Jackson Robin, and Inez Santos.
The Seven Wonders of the World are a traveler's guide to human achievement. From the pyramids to the temples, the wonders are shocking in their beauty and serve as examples of what amazing things people can accomplish. Similar to the Seven Wonders, Belleville East has watched us evolve. It's gazed upon our shortcomings, our successes, and now our graduation. In fact, we've realized that East has 7 wonders of its own. The first wonder of Belleville East is the ascent of the front stairs. On our first day of high school, we climbed the stairs, nervous and terrified. We had the next 4 years ahead of us. We wondered if we would get lost on the way to class. The answer is yes. If our classes would be hard, or if our teachers would dress code us. That's when we showed up wearing our khakis and rocking our side parts. Over the years, we have changed our appearances as well as transformed our personalities. We replaced apprehension with confidence, timidness with involvement, and confusion with wisdom. Yes, parents, we are wise. Over the last 4 years, we have climbed. Although we have all tripped or even fallen, our graduation today shows that we have and will continue to conquer the summits that life puts in our way.
As you make your way to the apex of stairs and take a sharp right, you catch a whiff of what should be food. Even though Drake and 21 never performed in our cafeteria, fifth hour lunch still applauds like Rihanna just announced her pregnancy, the second time. This understood custom applause is a testament to our unity. The cafeteria has not only shaped who we've become, but has guided us to where our friends are, where to sit, and where we belong. A place where we found new friends, and more importantly, where we found ourselves. Each day, we grew more determined and confident. As freshmen, we sat at tables with our past, but now we sit at those same tables with our futures. Oh, how the turntables. Somewhere between the Bosco sticks, shadowboxing tournaments, and snack bar lines, we've hungered for whatever our future brings. We became more comfortable with who we are instead of what we thought we should be.
When our lunch hour ends, we all leave the cafeteria and step into our third wonder, Central Terrace, home to congregating crowds, discarded lunch trays, and spirit dress competitions, which Coach K and Coach Peters always dominate. Central Chairs truly embodies its name as the center of student life. Here, friendships are showcased in the groups who congregate around the flagpole, who stall before class, and who race to the Chick-fil-A lines. Together, we've learned how to navigate Central Terrace without colliding with others, twisting an ankle on integrity, or slipping on success. And we all know to avoid responsibility. We've learned that unexpected connections can be made within a single passing period. And after exploring our campus for the last 4 years, it's clear that Central Terrace exemplifies the best part of our school, the community.
Just beyond Central Terrace is the PAC, home to many of our band and choir concerts. We've held so many spectacular shows in the pack, which are far more memorable than those dull class meetings taking up our lunch periods. Just this year, we revived the Mr. Lancer pageant, swam through The Little Mermaid, and received numerous awards at the senior honors ceremony. Well, at least I did. But that time spent on stage helped us nurture our creativity and grow our confidence. The pack stands as a symbol of our love of expressing new ideas in art, as well as our never-ending courage. As quiet, innocent, shy freshmen, we were scared of the road ahead of us. But now we look in the mirror and see confident, courageous seniors who are ready to stand in front of our class, graduate, and begin the next chapter of our lives.
But at the end of a long day, no matter how you got home, we all return to the student parking lot, our fifth East Wonder. It is the most dreaded place in the morning, and then the answer to our prayers at 3:25 p.m. Every day, we would rush to our cars to leave before the traffic hit, or else it was every man for himself. But when I think about how quickly we wanted to leave every day, part of me wants to stay just a minute longer. Because in that single moment, we can look around the parking lot and relive memories of driving our friends, sneaking out to lunch, and blasting music with the windows down. Those are memories we'll never forget. Like the cars in the parking lot, people in your life will come and go. Life is going to move so fast, where every hour will feel like a minute. So we must learn to cherish the people and memories we've made and not take them for granted.
While we all hustled out of the parking lot at the end of the long day, the pool of the football stadium would reunite us on Friday nights. These lasting memories bring us to the sixth wonder, the football field. Here is where we came to our first game as Lancers, pushed up to the top row, thinking we'd never move down the stands. Whether we were in the game, in the band, or in the crowd, we were unified as one team. It's the field where we should have won the Powder Puff game if we wouldn't have had referees who were changing the rules as the game went on. And it's the field where our award-winning band performed. Even though we did not bring home a championship, at least we finally moved down the stands and onto the field during senior sunrise, soaking up our first day of senior year. Now we stand here for the last time and graduate on the very football field we used to watch from afar. No matter if we're on the field, off the field, or 1,000 miles away, we'll always be Lancers.
Within these places, we have created many memories, put in hours of hard work, and now grown into young adults. And even though our journey through Belleville East has come to an end, one more wonder lies in store. Like the others, it celebrates the intelligence, creativity, and discipline that each of us can display. It welcomes the possibilities and the potential that each of us exhibits. But unlike this football field, the seventh wonder cannot be found within the school. It still waits for us, undiscovered and unknown. In fact, it is up to each of us to seek out our own seventh wonder, which truly lies within our futures. And our search starts now. So go, walk across the stage and find the wonder in your life.
Thank you so much. Our last summa cum laude representative also does double duty as the student council president. So it's my pleasure to introduce Inez Santos. It's my pleasure to introduce Inez Santos to give a class farewell.
Before I begin, I would like to thank my parents for supporting me, my brother Isaac for pushing me, my teachers for guiding me, and my friends for being there for me during the good times and during honors writing. I have been a Lancer for as long as I can remember. My earliest memories are coming onto campus to participate in the Lancer cheer or dance clinics, or my personal favorite, to help my mom decorate for the homecoming dance. I roamed the halls in awe of the painted windows and streamers. And after the homecoming football game, I would beg to stay with my mom to finish decorating the gym until it looked like a scene from a movie. In 4th grade, my mom, who most of you know as Mrs. Santos, finally let me go to the homecoming dance. But like every other Lancer, I wanted to leave after 15 minutes. Still, Belleville East was where I wanted to be, and a Lancer was who I wanted to be. So I guess you could say I had high expectations for my 4 years here. My high expectations, however, did not keep me from worrying. I mean, what if I hated it? What if I failed? What if I didn't make any friends? What if they stopped serving orange chicken in the cafeteria? But from the moment I stepped on campus as a student, I knew I was home. And East may not have been exactly what I expected. Sadly, no one broke out into dance and song like High School Musical. But it had exceeded my expectations in different ways. Belleville East provided us all with a place to grow. No longer are we Wolf Branch, Whiteside, or was there any other middle school here? Now, we are united Belleville East Lancers who wear our colors proudly, all in this together. And we grew the most through the lessons that we learned. After 4 years, I learned that East exceeded my expectations because I worked hard to make East exceed my expectations. You get out what you put in, and we showed up for East. And while there were no impromptu dance numbers, we did paint our parking spots, meet Joshy the cow every Chick-fil-A Wednesday, and fire our teachers in the face at Lancer Fest. We made the most of what East had to offer, and we seized the day. And now, as I leave the Lancer family and move on to the next stage, here I am again, worrying about things to come. What if I hate it? What if I fail? What if I don't like my roommate? What if it doesn't feel like home? But if I have learned anything from East, it is that life will exceed your expectations. So I hope that this next step exceeds your expectations, just as Belleville East did for us. I hope you set expectations high, show up for yourself, and make your dreams come true. And I hope that you always remember that once a Lancer, always a Lancer.
Thank you, Ines, and to all of our summa cum laude representatives, thank you for those wonderful words. Graduates on behalf of the faculty, staff, and everyone associated with Belleville East, it's my distinct pleasure to congratulate you today on your graduation day. We're proud of you. I, of course, want to join you in thanking your parents, your family, your friends, and everyone who's assisted you in reaching this point today. We've worked together to make it for the class of 2023. I have a simple message today. Congratulations. Be proud. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your classmates, your friends. Enjoy this feeling. But no, this is one small step. It's only the beginning. You're young. You have a very important next choice to make. Which path will you choose? There will be obstacles. There will be challenges. We've attempted to help each and every one of you as you've traveled through Belleville East and give you the resources to overcome any obstacle. But now the future is up to you. Today's a great day, but make sure you know your best days are still far in front of you. Know that as you leave here today, you're leaving as a graduate of Belleville East. No matter where you go, what you do, this will always be your home, and you'll always be a member of this family. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Now that's enough for me, and let's move on to the part of the ceremony that all these people came here to see. It's my duty as the principal of Belleville East, and it's my privilege to certify that the Belleville East class of 2023 has met the graduation requirements of the state of Illinois, the District 201 Board of Education, and the faculty and staff of Belleville East. I now ask Mrs. Nikki Brown, District 201 School Board member, to come forward.
Congratulations. Woo. Maintain. Congratulations, class of 2023. Dr. Lane, please read the roll.
Thank you so much. Mr. Rujewicz, if you're not looking at me, it won't work. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare to have the graduates walk across the stage, I want to remind you we have over 620 graduates today. It's a special day. We're proud of each and every one, and I want to make sure everyone has their name called and heard. I understand the excitement. I can appreciate it very much, but please keep in mind, it's going to take me a long time to call 625 names. So I want to make sure that we do it in a way that respects and values each and every one. Laney Cully. Crichton Ensley. Ava Hamilton. Aaron McVeigh. Ava Newmeyer. Olivia Pareda. Jackson Robine. Ines Santos. Alexis Bernal. Nicole Chow. Ian DePasquale. Joe Dong. Austin Dyer. Nijay Ford. Jada Gray. Brianna Ha. Jeray Jackson Jr. Emily Messenger. Robert Peck. Jordan Pryor. Mackenzie Robine. Seth Skiles. Reginald Tate. Nora Vandevoorty. Jalen Warmoon. Z Jun Wong. Warren Zizit. Jada Addie Frazier. Lou Bergman. Abby Christ. Lauren Clark. Joshua Crago. Hannah Gingrich. Madeline Greenfield. Caleb Guthrie. Jalen Isaac. William Keck. Owen Kelly. Emma Loyette. Jack McCoy. Evan McGibney. Rihanna Mendez. Joshua Peters. Jenna Fan. Lauren Pueda. Karam Ramadan. Taylor Ritzel. Carter Rose. Megan Schindler. Zachary Schubert. Nolan Senchen. Tanner Stinnett. Samuel Stevens. Naima Stewart. Joseph Van Zumeren. Raina Walker. Kelsey Williamson. Nathan Adams. Oscar Alvarez. Jordan Amos. Ellie Anderson. Jolie Anderson. Tamia Andrews. Denise Anthony. Jaylee Anthony. Isabel Antoine. Olivia Antoine. Sierra Appleby. Jayla Archer. Amaya Arnold. Ryan Artime. Elizabeth Atkins. No bacon. Mariah Ball. Brianna Banks. Ahmed Barati. James Barfield. Kamaya Barker. Jonathan Barnes. Michaela Beeman. Sanaya Beard. Brendan Beasley. Casey Bennett. Shane Bennett. Jeremiah Benton. Justin Beverly. Leland Bigler. Kylie Billieu. Cameron Black. Brianna Blanson. Yep. Cammy, keep going, Mrs. Reiger. Yep, they are. Kedrick Blaylock. No Babson. Borgsteady. Robert Borgsteady. Dylan Boring. Xavier Barrage. Dominique Box. Taylor Boxwell. Alexis Boyd. Sheracion Boyd. Tyler Boyd. Bavinpreet Brash. Trevor Bromstead. Jared Brannigan. Reese Brem. Colson Brewer. Taylor Brightwell. Charlotte Brink. Hunter Brink. Brianna Broaden. Jewel Brock. Juliana Brock. Julisha Broussard. Brooklyn Brown. Dewan Brown. India Brown. Mackenzie Brown. Miracle Brown. Henry Browning. Jade Buchanan. Ariane Buckner. Jackson Buellhorn. Terrell Burden Jr. Cameron Bergener. Alicia Burks. Danielle Burton. Sarah Bushway. Dante Butler. Nicholas Butler. Talisa Bias. Brianna Cade. Elijah Cameron. Autumn Carr. Joshua Cates. Olivia Chandler. Alyssa Chapman. Brian Chapman Jr. Terrell Charles. Jalen Chapman. Carter Cheek. Drew Sissel. DeAndre Clark. Paige Clark. Haley Clay. Nicholas Clay. Jason Coates. Gabriella Colley. Jaden Coleman. Cheyenne Coney. Jaquan Connor. Kiera Connolly. Raven Connors. Jared Conway. Gregory Cooper. April Coppage. Bryce Cotton. Nautica Cotton. Wayne Crawford. Madeline Crawford. Jeremiah Crisp. Sarah Crook. Jordan Crowder. Damian Cruz. Anthony Cunningham. Haley Cunningham. Markevius Curriton. Jakaya Dale. Ivy Dar. Cole Dassler. Daisha Davies Wilson. Alexia Davis. Andreas Davis. Marion Davis. Michael Davis. Lamarez Dawson. Alexander DeGroot. Avril Doran. Logan Downen. Alyssa Dressler. James Dudley. Emma Dumke. Alexander Duncan. Gabriel Durden. Brittany Earl. Jemiah Eason. Donnie Eckford Jr. Summer Edwards. I got it. Abigail Edwards Lawson. Haley Eifert. DeMonte Island. Gabrielle Elliott. Ethan Emanuele. Karan English. Emily Ennis. Tyler Eschman. Edward Erkman. Eduardo Espinosa. I'm sorry. Sydney Euchner. Aaliyah Evans. Ellen Evans. Emma Evans. Tayshawn Farmer. Samantha Fayette. Mackenzie Felmley. Nicholas Fetters. Andrew Flock. Isabella Foley. Rochelle Foote. Ethan Ford. Lucas Fournier. Isabella Frazier. Luke Freppen. Kedrick Fulton Wilson. Mia Gah. Kaylin Galloway. Kiara Gainey. Derek Gardner. Amika Garrett. Gavin Gartland. Janae Gaxiola. Kennedy Geddes. Karma Gilkey. Micah Gilmore. Deshaun Gladney. Jaden Gladney. Nathaniel Gonzalez. What do you got? Joseph Good. Abigail Gotch. Andrew Grabsky. Jocko Granger. Joseph Granis. Quinn Gray. Gerald Greenwood. Devion Greer. Jabori Gregory. Cameron Gresham. Kalia Griffin. Shania Griffin. Elijah Griffin. Stephen Grinston. James Groff. Aiden Gunlock. Javier Gutierrez. Scott Guyon. Spencer Guyon. Hayden Haas. Grace Hageman. Olivia Hageman. Aubrey Hall. Catherine Hall. Chloe Halley. Caitlin Harnick. Allison Harris. Debria Harris. Jonay Harris. Kendall Harris. Kyle Harris. Jacob Harris Hemphill. Adam Hashash. Lamaya Haskins. Maya Hadaway. Lane Houseman. Alexander Haynes. Karen Haynes. Benjamin Head. Tyson Helmholt. Deshaun Henderson. Ethan Henry. Leah Herbert. Jenna Hearn. Thomas Hearn. Aiden Hesker. Zachary Hess. Tamiko Hibbler. Caden Hines. Aisha Holmes. Shamila Houston. Jaden Howard. Chase Hurley. Jordan Husband. Mariah Idris. Chidabem Igbo. Naomi Israel. Taylor Ivory Greer. Alea Jackson. David Jackson. Landon Jackson. Trinaya Jackson. Alex Jackson IV. Lacey Jackson Monroe. Sydney Jacobson. Khalid Jean. Amarian Jenkins. Jada Jenkins. Taylor Jenkins. Raveen Johns. Ariana Johnson. April Johnson. Chandra Johnson. Kiman Johnson. Marcus Johnson. Jacqueline Jolly. First name you got? Andrew Jones. Jack Judy? All right, I'm going to miss it by then, so remind me. Just try to be honest, right? Oh, you can do. Maybe next year. Andrew? Andrew Jones. Dallas Jones. Delasia Jones. Ethan Jones. Jarissa Jones. Jordan Jones. Kiana Jones. Reagan Jones. Brooklyn Jewett. Emily Joyce. Nathan Joyner. Joshua Yinger. Xavier Julian. James Conworth. Adriana Keel. Kylie Kell. Jeffrey Keith. Sean King. Jackson Klein. Aaliyah Cornegay. Timothy Kraus. Maya Kraus. Stavros Kramasmenos. Devontae Lampley. Samantha Lappin. Shanila Lawrence. Kiera Laws. Ricardo Lee. Clayton Lair. Taylor Lewis. Ahmad Liddell. Mihiliana Linares Rodriguez. China Littlejohn. Patrick Laughlin. Catherine London. Rafael Lopez Poyatos. Michael Loving. Eli Loomis. Daniel Lunsford. Ty Lunn. Caitlin Mabra. Connor Mackin. Jacob McCovey. Rehan Malik. Kaylin Malone. Logan Mandrell. Valeria Mandawano Sandoval. Dylan Menino. Thomas Marble. Destiny Marshall Ash. Benjamin Martinez. Gabriel Mata Ramirez. Cameron McCall. Kayla McClellan. Raven McGee. James McGilber. Ignatius McGill. Alexander McGraw. Isabella McGraw. Isabella McHenry. Michaela McIntyre. Austin McKee. Jordan McNamee. Caitlin McWhirter. Cache Meeks. Joseph Mendiola. Patrick Mendiola. Jalen Metzi. Sophia Mick. Colin Miller. Elizabeth Miller. Naila Miranda. Haley Miskowski. Markel Mister. Tiffany Mitchell. Deanna McCurchin. River Maley. Ziad Muhammad. Mira Muhammad. Desiree Mondragon. Eric Mondragon. Tyler Monroe. TJ Montgomery. Tananzi Montoya. Kelsey Moore. Rashad Moore. Samaje Moore. Taiji Moore. Tamar Moorhead. Joseph Marino. Avery Morgan. Hayden Morris. Janila Mosley. Mason Mosley. Octavian Mosley. Alexa Moats. Xander Meath. Lauren Mullen. Kaylin Munoz. Pilar Murray. Jackson Muse. Francesca Myers. Say it again. Nadia Nabulsi. Jacob Neff. Tobias Newby. Cameron Nixon. Zalia O'Neill. Alexis Olak. Brianna Osman. Emmanuel Palmer. Janila Palmer. Zoe Parks. Madeline Parr. Parina Patel. William Peck. Leo Panay. Sadasia Pennington. Jalea Perkins. Colton Peters. Alex Petrobord. Jordan Pickett. Jason Panalis. Tomas Pietrowski. Leah Panitsky. Marquise Poplar. Jordan Powell. Desire Powers. Benjamin Profit. Tamijah Quilling. Lauren Radcliffe. Isaiah Rockers. Gladys Ramirez Mata. Noah Ramos. Cameron Ransom. Carson Rapp. Colin Rarick. Terrence Ray. Alexandra Red. Austin Reed. James Reed. Olivia Rensing. Jemiah Reynolds. Sidonia Reynolds. Xavier Richardson. Imani Ricks. Nicole Riva. Cortavia Roberson. Caden Robinson. Nicholas Robinson. Grayson Robinson. Gary Rogers III. Ava Romero. Keely Rulo. Artavion Runnels. Brian Sadler Dunn. Monica Sanchez. Gerald Sanders. Brianna Sandman. Pija Sanford. Kayla Salisbury. Annabelle Sanchagro. Jacob Sanchagro. Nine Savage. Jonathan Sayers. Amaya Sales. Star Scannell. Delaney Schaefer. Braden Schnarry. Kelton Sherman. Cameron Scott. Jaden Scott. Sanaya Scott. Natalie Seeley. Devin Sellers. Elijah Sexton. Skylar Shanks. Anna Shannon. Michaela Simpson. Darian Singleton. Jackson Sinovic. Divine Slater. Alea Smith. Alante Smith. Asia Smith. David Smith Jr. Deshaun Smith. Ethan Smith. Ja'Cory Smith. Julia Smith. Justin Smith. Kendall Smith. Marquise Smith. Raven Smith. Sierra Smith. Torian Smith. Caden Southward. Imari Spates. Jaden Spraggins. O'Shawn Spraggins. Whitley Spratt. Cyan Sprinkle. Caleb Soroka. Cody Steiger. William Steyer. Darius Stewart. Jonathan Stewart. Ryan Stewart. Argeas Stringfellow. Brody Strong. Gerald Strong. Cameron Stubbs. Chandler Swick. Kendall Sykes. Sophia Tantillo. Grayson Tart. Antoine Taylor. Madison Teets. Ben Templin. Trinice Terrell. Cameron Thomas. David Thompson. Calamaya Thompson. Camelia Tillman. Shelby Tillman. Isaac Trapp. Moise Trimble. Kalani Triplett. Sanchez Toombs. Anye Turner. Demal Turner. DeSaley Turner. Ariana Turner. Tyjae Tutson. Tyler Underwood. Riley Updike. Nico Utrera. Sydney Valdejo. Madeline Van Landingham. Lydia Vaz. Floralma Velasquez Nahara. Jordan Vanetta. Jasmine Vences. Caleb Vick. Nakaya Vincent. Cole Vagley. Jalen Wade. Markel Wade. Peter Walker. Rihanna Walker. Kayla Ware. Austin Warner. Elizabeth Watson. Sean Watson. Alana Watts. Hayden Watts. Garrett Werner. Grace West. Nemaya White. Miana Wiley. Ariana Williams. Brianna Williams. Faith Williams. Jermon Williams. Joshua Williams. Caleb Williams. Makai Williams. Nikesha Williams. Shamaria Williams. Winter Williams. Cameron Willis. Carlin Willis. Andre Wilson Jr. Antoine Wilson. Darius Wilson. Jada Wilson. Isabel Wolgamuth. Ileana Wanch. Eldrick Woodard. Allison Weimer. Emma Wysocki. Aaron Yates. Anastasia Young. Elisa Young. Taylor Young. Bronwyn Zaharsky. Kimberlyn Zavala Carcamo. As soon as I tell them to turn their tassels. Mark, after we turn the tassels, you start it, okay?
Okay.
Miss Harris, thank you. Just a couple quick notes. Number one, thank you so much. It's been an awesome ceremony. As we prepare for our recessional and the completion of our ceremony, I want to invite you to celebrate your graduate. Please feel free to take pictures around campus, on the field, wherever you'd like, Central Terrace. We've had a lot of discussion about that. But keep in mind there are over 600 graduates here leaving the field. If you stand where people have already started to stand and you stop and you wait for your graduate, it will literally take hours for everyone to get off the field. We are opening all gates. Feel free, meet your graduates somewhere. We want there to be a wonderful experience to take as many pictures as you can, but please, in that area between the gates, be conscious and allow the recessional and people to leave. At this time, I ask the class of 2023 to please rise. Join me in congratulating these graduates one more time. At this time, hey, get those kids back. Hey, turn around and go get those kids back in line. At this time, please move your tassels from the right to the left to signify that you are now a graduate of Belleville East. Mr. Tessero, play the recessional.